Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 22nd of November for the Sun or the Ascendant. Now, if you're new to my channel, what I do is provide an overview of the major themes of the week for us all. I then dive deep and give a detailed forecast for each zodiac sign, so please stay with me for that. Monday sees the Sun return to the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the ninth zodiac sign. It's a fire sign, but it's also mutable. That means it's very flexing. It's very much to do with higher values, can be to do with philosophy, higher education, travel, borders, anything to do with customs and exports, adventure, independence, and it has a very inquiring energy. But it's also joined on Wednesday by Mercury, the planet of communication. Technically not at its best in the sign of Sagittarius, but I think this is one of the afflictions that's least difficult. Here Mercury gives us even greater appetite for information, for knowledge. And the two are going to be broadly together from the middle of the week through to the end of the week. And then next Monday, the 29th, they come into an exact conjunction known as a cazimi, which is very exciting. And that means the agility and flexibility of Mercury in Sagittarius is really warmed up by the wonderful rays of the Sun. But also, as this week begins, Venus and Uranus continue a very enlivening relationship, pushing us to be more open-minded about what we do with our resources, which is very much to do with the sign of Taurus. But of course, Venus in the sign of Capricorn is very much more perhaps to do with relationships, you would think. But Venus is the planet of money. So in the rather stable and worldly sign of Capricorn, this could be a great time to think outside the box, be a bit fresher in our approach to how we use the resources we have. But in a love relationship, someone may completely surprise us with an unexpected proposal, an invite on a date, and it may be the least likely person we could imagine. Now on Saturday there is a quarter moon in the very precise sign of Virgo, and that squares with the Sun in Sagittarius. This creates a bit of a conflict between what we want to do for ourselves, the more freedom-loving energies of Sagittarius clashing with the more responsible energies of Virgo. So if we do want to do something more independently as the week draws to a close, important not to give away our autonomy by promising to do something for somebody else that we might actually end up regretting and feeling a little bit resentful about. Now all this week, as it's been for some time, Pluto, the planet of change, the planet of power and of the underworld in Capricorn, is in a semi-sextile to Jupiter. And this can be very, very positive for the reform of how we go about things in a collective sense, but particularly around how we work and how we earn a living. So some big changes can still be evolving there for us all. But please stay with me for your individual zodiac sign. But if you would be so good to subscribe to my channel, if you've yet to do so, please click on the subscribe button. And this will mean every time I drop a video, you'll get an alert. Also, if you'd like to get your free daily horoscope fired to your device each morning, please see the subscription link below. I've written these for over 25 years. My work's used around the world on some major platforms. And finally, with year 2022 racing up, if you'd like to get your personal horoscope for next year, your forecast based on your time, date and place of birth, you can do so now. Get the rest of this year free and 30% off and a character analysis. Please see the link beneath this video. Hello Pisces and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 22nd of November. The Sun's move on Monday, followed by Mercury on Wednesday, into your sector of success gives you a glorious opportunity over the next 4 weeks to showcase your unique talents. But if you're wanting to change your job, start your own business, move further up the pyramid of success in an existing organisation, This combination is going to give you a lot of assets to deploy, not least your quick-wittedness, but also because the world is changing itself at such a fast pace. Occasionally we have to think about our relationship to that change. So maybe something that you used to do that really suited you is not actually your thing anymore. So it's possible that for some Pisces people, the chance to retrain, reskill in some way, do a professional qualification can help to reorientate the experiences and skills that you've accumulated, but in a new, fresher and more relevant way. But that said, not everybody's ambitions and goals are material or to do with status or making progress at work. So if yours are to do with spending time with your grandchildren, or they're to do with a craft or a hobby, or something that you can contribute to your local community through some kind of leadership role, those are also showcased marvellously as well. Now, right at the start of this week, there still could be a surprise connection with a friend, an invitation. It could be last minute, it could be dazzling, it could be romantic. If there is somebody that you've been involved with for some while, I think the relationship reaches a point in the year where you may be asking the question, how committed is this? And is it really going to go somewhere substantive? For some Pisces people, that could be that the next month can see some kind of deeper commitment develop. Then again, if you're single, don't be surprised if you experience someone through your work or from a different age group to you. But the quarter moon on Saturday is in your opposite sign. So when it comes to work-based relationships, it will be important to lean into and understand what's required of you, not just be focused on what you want from a situation. You also need to be conscious about what you can give, but giving is part and parcel of your very DNA. Sometimes perhaps you give too much, so maybe this time is asking you to rebalance towards giving to yourself. But socially, that link right at the start of this week between Uranus and Venus is very lively, very exciting, and gives you the chance to perhaps have some kind of connection which could really make you smile, make you feel warm and fuzzy, and that's a lovely thing to experience.